This is The Roar, with your hosts, Jake McCoy and Eric Dickey. And a look at Wildcat weather with
Anthony Warbay.
Hey Cats, welcome to the final roar of the 2009-2010 school year. I'm Jake McCoy.
And I'm Eric Dickey. Let's start the show off with a look at this weekend's weather with our very own Anthony Warbay. Anthony?
Get along home, get along home, get along home, someday I'll marry you someday. Get along home, get along home,
Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Weather with Warbay. Let's take a look at the national map. As you can see, we got a lot of precipitation coming in all over the East Coast. Let's take a look closer to home. As you can see, we got a lot of precipitation, a lot of rain. It's going to be stormy and rainy. All right, let's take a look at the week's temperatures. Today's forecast, it's going to rain. We're going to have a high of 72 and a low of 46. Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 70 and a low of 45. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 70 and a low of 51. Monday will be rainy with a high of 71 and a low of 55. And Tuesday will be rainy with a high of 71 and a low of 52. That's it for the weather. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Anthony. It's good to see that the summer is almost here, but there are still some exciting events here at the end of the school year.
This is true, like the spring choir concert.
Yeah.
I got a chance to catch a preview of the concert. Let's take a look.
Hey Cats, here we are at the scene of a quiet Newark High School auditorium. But tonight, it'll be hustling and bustling with the busyness and excitement of a Friday night choir concert. Let's take a look.
Well, it's called Hooray for Hollywood, and it's all movies, music.
Old movies, new movies. I mean, we got Singing in the Rain, which is like a 50s movie or something, and then we have like Dirty Dancing, which is 80s. So I mean, it ranges all the way.
The band is playing the Mission Impossible theme song, so that's really cool. And there's just a bunch of movie songs, and it's really neat, awesome singing and dancing.
The choir has put in countless hours in preparing for the concert.
We were here for 9 hours on the Saturday and 6 hours on the Sunday with our choreographer from Cincinnati, and we learned all of our big group dance numbers. And then for the 3 weeks after that, we've been rehearsing every day until 6 and running all of our stuff. And we had one day when our choreographer came back and worked everything with us again. And that's all we've had with her, and we had to memorize all of our words before that. And then we have until 9 next week because it's our tech week, and so it's real late rehearsals, and we've been doing really well with them.
The concert is Friday, May 14th in the Newark High School Auditorium at 7 o'clock p.m. Students and senior citizens tickets are $5, and adults tickets are $8.
I just hope that they get a really great show. I mean, I just want to show what our choir is capable of, what our fine arts building is capable of, you know, that we're still here and we're still fighting through all of the cuts and everything, and we're trying really hard, and I think it's going really well for us, and I just want everyone to know that we're worth it, and we are worth coming out to see.
Well, it sounds like a great time. Be sure to come out and support the choir. Back to the studio.
Well, thanks for that, Jake. The spring choir concert is a great tradition at Newark High School.
Sure is. We'll be videotaping it for Channel 19. Well, on to some announcements.
Applications for the OCC Brian Pershing Scholarship are available in the guidance office. Requirements for this include a minimum GPA of 3.5, participation in varsity sports, and involvement in school and community activities.
Pre-participation physicals are coming up, with boys' exams on May 25th at 5 and girls' exams on May 26th at 5. The physicals will be held at Evans Athletic Complex and will cost $10. Forms can be picked up in the athletic office.
Students interested in joining the band's color guard should see the band bulletin board for sign-ups as well as the flyer for audition information. Returning members can see Mr. Miller for more details. Clinics start on May 17th. So, Jake, they say you were voted most changed in your senior class for your superlatives.
This is true. And weren't you voted most artistic?
That's right, and I am very happy to receive this honor.
Well, speaking of art, Elliot Monroe ventured out this week to the Newark High School Art Show. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Elliot Monroe for The Roar. I recently attended the Newark High School Art Show. I interviewed Miss Crow and Miss Knoll about what goes into putting the art show together.
We save art from first semester and generated second semester.
It's a long process. It's a very long process, and it's a hard process of selecting the artwork because there are so many good pieces.
And I'm trying to hang it, as what makes as much sense as possible for judges. So put things in, certain order, and try and display it as attractively as possible.
Have you ever wanted to know how the judging works at the art show?
We break it up into 2D, 3D, and photography. And we usually have 3 artists.
I think of all of them that this has got the most color to it. I'm not sure why. Maybe there are some new projects in it.
I finally asked Miss Crow and Miss Knoll their thoughts about this year's show.
I am so proud of just to be a part of this. I think this is one of our best shows.
Can appreciate how much work went into it by the students and how much talent, our students do have.
That sounded like a great show. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Elliot.
Say, Eric, do you have any art in the art show?
No.
Interesting. The most artistic person in the senior class doesn't have any art in the art show. Weird.
Well, not to change the subject, but Morgan went over to the Midland Theater last week and spoke with some children with autism and Asperger's.
That's right. Let's take a look.
This was the second annual production of All About Us. The 14 actors and actresses from My Place to Be ranged from 6 to 18 years of age. This year's production included a variety of students' talents, including acting, singing, dancing, and more.
We're doing a show, but it's all about drama, and I've never been in a show in front of a lot of people on a stage. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm okay with it.
Well, some of us are going to sing. I'm going to sing, and Olivia's going to sing. And we're going to do skits that involve a whole bunch of different situations. Mine's going to involve rose bushes and falling in them.
All About Us is a production from a child's perspective on autism and what they go through in an everyday life. So what we did was we actually looked at the kids' thoughts. We sat down and we talked about what they thought about autism a couple of times, and they came up with several of the things in the show, and then their individual videos also kind of tells about what they think of autism, a few of the kids, or just about them.
Krista Milner, the founder of My Place to Be, said that they have found drama really helps kids learn basic social skills.
Well, there was an email to one of the teachers at school about this acting thing for kids with autism. Mom thought we'd try it, so we just came and...
The show even included video of each child sharing their thoughts on what it meant to be autistic.
Alex is 9 years old and was diagnosed when he was 3 with the issue of so many kids with it. There needs to be something done. The awareness, we can spend money on commercials.
I'm Morgan Hummel for The Roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Morgan. Well, that's all we have for you today.
Thanks for tuning in to our seniors' last show. We leave you with the alma mater. Go Cats!
Newark High School, Newark High School, loyal now thy children stand. As we lift our song to praise thee, better school in all the land. All the strong may be thy rivals, they cannot withstand thy might. For we all shall be defenders of the crimson and the white.
be the rival.